This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Bertle, this is Digital Sportscentre presented by Bell. And we're coming to you from San Francisco, and that behind me right there is Alcatraz. Straight to jail. We'll get to the NFL in just a second, but we have to start on the ice. Because we got a clash tonight in Edmonton that many looked at a few years ago as a potential Stanley Cup. But that's definitely not happening this year for the Leafs. But could this game affect their approach at the deadline? With a win tonight, Toronto at the very least maintain their 7-point gap to the final wildcard spot heading into the Olympic break. And if they got some help from Florida tomorrow night in Boston, the deficit could be as small as 5. But on the flip side, a Leafs loss paired with a Bruins win could have Toronto as far as 9 points back. And in that scenario, you have to start thinking about tanking for draft capital. And let's not forget, Toronto only gets their first round pick this year, if it's in the top 5 thanks to the Brandon Carlo deal. So yeah, like I've been saying, better start tanking, boys. And just looking back, that deal has not aged well at all, has it? And to put things more bluntly, tonight's result shouldn't even have an impact on the Leafs' deadline approach, as according to our own Craig Button, we're already past that point and they need to be sellers.
Toronto Maple Leafs have to open up their phones and they have to open up their minds and hear who's interested in some of their players. And whether that be Simon Benoit, whether that be Troy Stetcher, Scott Lawton, Nicolas Waugh, Bobby McMahon, whoever, just open it. You don't have to make a deal, but this team has a very thin prospect group. It has a very, very spare draft pick cupboard. So how are you going to recoup this? Because if you don't deal with it now, or you don't start dealing with it now, guess what? You're just delaying the inevitable. And the inevitable is real simple. They're not a Stanley Cup contender. So what do you want to be? Because what you want to be is not what you are. So I don't care if you beat Vancouver and Calgary. I don't even care if you go in and beat Edmonton. Bottom line is, it's time for the Toronto Maple Leafs to do what Boston did last year. Stare reality square in the face and act accordingly.
Listen, hate on him all you want, Leafs Nation. You know that he is the best truth teller, and the truth hurts sometimes. Now, on the positive side of things, and there actually is one positive, Toronto has actually fared pretty well against Edmonton over the past 5 years. So if you're betting on a win, at least there's that. But we have to mention that one of those losses came just a month and a half ago. And they did get smoked pretty bad by the Oilers. Leafs fans, listen, we're just going to take our medicine right now. We're going to save some money because think of all the money we spent on the playoffs. I'm talking to myself. This is a good thing. To the NFL, and we are chugging along here in San Francisco, with Super Bowl opening night going down last night. And as you saw in the cold open, Mac Hollins was wild with those dogs out. But that is what he does all the time. And it's honestly not as bad as what we saw from this Eagles fan at last Super Bowl. But like, what are the odds of me just posting up beside this bro with his dogs out? His daughter's like, no, this is how he lives his life. He doesn't like shoes, he doesn't wear shoes, he refuses. And the fact that they let him in without shoes. Well, America, what are we doing? But outside of Mac Hollins, who was surrounded by reporters all night last night, the star for us at Super Bowl opening night was Leonard Williams, who was absolutely fired up to give us his Pokemon comps for his teammates.
Can you give me some player to Pokemon comps for yourself, Sam, JSN, and we'll go Mike McDonald as well.
Okay. I'll say I'm like a Blaziken for myself. I would say we joke around already on the team and call Derek Hall Geodude, which is pretty funny. He doesn't like that one. And then you said Mike?
Sam and JSN.
Sam? Oh, Sam. I'll say he's like Mewtwo. Yeah, he's smart, good leader. And then I'll say Coach Mike is Meow.
Thank you.
Those were excellent decisions, by the way. Pokemon comps for Bardown. Sam is our rock, so really he is Geodude. And Jesse is very irritating, so he's Psyduck. And I'm always on fire, so obviously I'm going to be Charizard, please. And just a reminder, you can watch Super Bowl 60 on CTV and TSN, Sunday at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. But pregame starts nice and early at 2 Eastern. Time now for my favorite segment on yours, We Love Sports Today.
Why we love sports today.
And this could be the greatest at-home recreation of Mario Kart we've ever seen. Only a real nerd could make something like that, you know? It's Tuesday, so you know we gotta hear anytime goal scorers. And don't look now, but we are 4 for 4 on our picks for 2026. Like, hello? Do we not deserve some kind of medal for that? Where's the plaque? Where's the plaque they give everybody at Sportscentre? I want it. And today I want to go 5 for 5, and our sights are set on the Carolina Hurricanes. Specifically under Svechnikov, and we think he's going to light the lamp against the Sens. Over the last few weeks, he's been one of the hottest goal scorers in the league. He's one of just 3 players with 8 or more goals in that span. And today's got a pretty favorable matchup to stay hot, as the Sens have really struggled keeping the puck out of the net all year. And he's also found the back of the net in back-to-back games against Ottawa, including just last week on the road. So we see some serious value at plus 190 on FanDuel. Listen, we're getting pretty cocky with our picks, so we're giving you something at almost 2 to 1. If I were you, I would just trust me. Those of you in the Sens region can watch tonight's game on TSN. Carriage begins at 7 Eastern. As soon as you finish watching this show, you have to head to Bardown's YouTube channel, because the boys took to the ice recently with a relic of the past, as the whole team played with wooden sticks. And it actually went worse than you would expect, including for some reason Jesse just tossed a stick at an opposing player.
Whoa, 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 relax. Relax. Throw it out. Get him out. What the hell just happened? Talk about one of our least absurd ideas of all time immediately starting issues.
What is going on right now? He just chucked a stick into the stands after Jesse threw it at him, so they both get penalties.
Why did Jesse throw his stick? Well, I guess I don't have a stick to use the rest of the game.
Penalty shot for who?
Wait,
Why?
wait, is it a penalty shot for you guys?
He didn't have a breakaway.
It's a penalty shot on a 3-on-2? Anytime you throw your stick at the
Nice goal.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Well, I just learned a new rule, I guess.
Wait, I think we all just learned a new rule. But why did you throw the stick, Jesse? Oh my God, this guy. To watch the full video, just go to Bardown's YouTube page, or if you're watching on Insta, click the link below. And while you're there, we also have a new quiz on all-time Olympic rosters. So you might as well watch that too. And if you don't go to Bardown's YouTube page right now, straight to jail, Alcatraz is right behind me. Have you heard about the Sharks? That's it for us today from San Francisco. We'll be back here tomorrow, 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific, from who knows where, eh?